record this onto my computer. I've done a slide deck as well. And I'm glad you're able to come on, because obviously this is what you want, and I know this is what you want from me. So I'm just going to quickly take it up to where we need to take it up to. Right, can you guys see that at all?
We can see you.
I thought you could see me. It's a terrible picture, isn't it?
Stop it. Lovely.
Right, okay. So basically, let's be quite frank about it. A few things that have been said to me is, how do you sell this within a pandemic? Because it's difficult. I'm not going to say it's not. It is difficult. It's difficult to sell travel in a pandemic if you don't have your mindset correct. You need your mindset correct in order to be able to sell in a pandemic. So what you have to do is you have to start really stripping down the basics of selling. And when you start to strip down the basics of selling, what you need to do is you need to know who your customer is. So when you're speaking to people, you need to actually start to identify who they are and what type of customer they are. If not, you'll keep flying blind. And this is the frustration that's going on at the moment. And I know it's frustrating, because I can feel it's frustrating, because people are saying that they feel a bit frustrated. So what you need to do initially is you need to start to ask key questions. And these are the sort of questions that you need to start to ask. You need to, excuse the fact that I've got 3 E's in that, but you need to find out what their needs are. So you need to find out whether or not, if they're going to go on holiday in England, you need to find out whether or not they're going to go on holiday abroad, or are they waiting until next year. There's a couple of spelling mistakes. I've done this quite quickly beforehand, so I do apologise. The reason why you need to know these 3, you need to know what you're dealing with. If you know that they're going to be going on abroad in England, then you need to find out what sort of holiday that they're looking for. You know, do they normally go abroad? Are they going in England? Because of obviously what's going on. So then you then turn around and say to them, well, you know, what sort of thing are you looking for? We've got canal boats, we've got pine log chalets on lakes, we've got it whereby we've got private cottages. What are you looking for? Mm-hmm. If it's a case, are they going abroad? You then need to start asking questions of, where do you normally go? How many weeks do you go for? What time of year you're going? These are the sort of questions that you need to start asking people. Because when you start speaking like this, you're not selling. You're asking them about them. And this is the real trick to getting around all of this with what's going on at the moment. You take away the sales mode, and you then start asking, are you going on holiday this year, going abroad this year, or are you waiting to go till next year? If they turn around and say to you, well, I'm actually waiting to go abroad next year, my first question to them would be, are you going to take 2 weeks rather than 1 because you've missed this year? That's my first question, Christina. That's how I get around it. And then I've then got them thinking automatically, oh, actually, we've lost a holiday this year. They've still got to pay the same flight money, so why not go for 2 weeks? Then I can then say to them, well, if I could show you a system that would give you 2 weeks instead of 1, would you be interested in having a look?
Yeah.
So this is what you need to do. You need to find out what their needs are. The minute you find out what their needs are, then you can then direct the conversation how you want to direct the conversation without it being salesy, without it being, I work in travel, I've got this, I've got that. You need to get these sort of conversations flowing with them. Because the minute you start flowing with them like this, they'll actually trust you. And once they trust you, they'll buy from you. Yeah. This is it's basic sales skills. Very, very, very basic. But we forget, because sometimes we get, oh God, I need to get that person to come and join my business. But if you make the conversation about them, then they'll join your business.
It's true.
Well, it's like if you turn around and said to someone, so what, you wait until next year, you know, are you going to want 2 weeks again, and 1 week later on in the year because you've missed one this year? Because they're going to be thinking, well, you know, we've got a flight money for this year, we'll have a flight money for next year. You could actually spin it and say, how would you feel about having, you know, 1 week in the beginning? So you're looking at the beginning of the year, so you get it, like, say, for instance, February, and then you've got 2 weeks in summer. Is that something that you'd like?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I can't afford that. You can then turn around and say, I used to think like that. I've got a travel hack. Would you like to see it? Not I've got a business.
Wow,
I've got a travel hack. Would you like to see it? Don't even talk about that you've got a business.
Mm-hmm.
When you then start to say to them, I've got a travel hack, would you like to see it? You can then send them the video. And then you can turn around and say that I get 3 weeks away with that. So next year, you could, this is how you can play it. Your customer says to you, no, I'm going on holiday in England this year. Yeah, I'm doing the same. Where are you thinking about going? They then say, someone says to you, I'm going abroad. Yeah, I'm doing the same. Where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
Someone says to you, I'm waiting till next year. I'm doing the same. How are you planning yours? That's all you got to do every single time. I'm doing the same. How are you planning yours?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't planned it yet. Oh, well, I've actually started planning mine. I've found a travel hack. Fancy me showing you it? You see how simple it is? It's so simple. What you need to do is you need to find out what their budget is. When you know what their budget is, then you know whether or not they can afford this company. If they've got no budget, they've got no nothing, and it's just a whim. I'll say it as it is. I don't tend to sign people up who say they cannot afford to be a part of this company.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why I don't, is I get a headache 6 months down the line where they can't afford the payment package. And then they go, look what I've done. And they haven't gone anywhere. They haven't used it.
Mm-hmm.
So I tend to go for people that I know that can afford the holidays. And the way how I do that is by those 3 questions. What you're doing, you're going away this year, going away in the UK, going away abroad, what you're doing. Because the minute I start asking those questions, I can gauge what type of person I'm speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute I can gauge what type of person I'm speaking to, then I can then really go full throttle with a platinum package. So find out what their budget is. Don't be frightened to find out what anyone's budget is. It's the most important thing to do. The last thing you want to be doing is speaking to someone for 3 weeks and then finding out the skin on their backside. They've got no inkling of going abroad.
Yeah.
They've got no inkling of having a holiday in the UK. And you flash around with them for 3 weeks to find out that they're not even right to speak to. Yeah, Christina, you just went, oh my God, I've done that, didn't you?
One guy, yeah. That's it.
You just dropped your head like that and just went, oh my God, I've done that. We've all,
I didn't ask the budget.
yeah, we've all done that. Ask them what their budget is, because the thing about it is if you know what their budget is, you can then say, right, did you know that for the budget you've got, instead of you having 1 week away, I can show you a system that'll give you 3 weeks away. Would you be interested in having a look? Then you can say, look, I've got a travel hack that will give you more for your money.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Just drop the seeds and not the bombs. The bomb is the business. The seed is the holiday.
Oh, I like that one. This is nice.
Yeah. Drop the seeds, not the bomb. Because the beautiful thing about it is when you drop the seeds and not the bombs, you're not going to bomb the conversation straight out. You're dropping the seeds, which therefore you're giving time for the conversation to grow and flourish. And that's why you drop seeds.
Yeah.
Be confident in your product. So I went into the back office today and I picked these 2 off straight away. And these are in the back office right now. These are for April.
Mm-hmm.
Be confident in your products. We have got the best product when it comes to travel. Nothing compares to what we've got. Nothing at all. So just be confident, drop your seeds and ask the right questions. Rebecca, I have actually recorded this so I can get it over to you so you can see the beginning, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
One of the things that I always say to you is this, is that when you've gone through it and then you've said that this is what we've got to offer, and if they say to you, at the moment, I just can't do it, immediately give them your hotel site and say to them, it's not a problem at all. I still want to help you, and I can help you for free. Just put your phone number in that and your email. And when you're ready to book what you want to book, you can get this, and this will be cheaper for you than what it is at booking.com. That system will market to anyone you speak to. Using that system, and with that system marketing, what that therefore means is that you put yourself in a position whereby they can remember who you are, who the company is, because it's affiliated through to you. And it's going to show them where the deals are. And then they're then going to want to come and speak to you. Now, the beautiful thing about it is if they book anything through your site, you will get a ping in your back office showing you they've booked something. They'll actually have their phone number in it as well. This is the beautiful thing about it. They use that system, you get paid commission. You can then contact them and ask them how their stay was. Once you've asked them how their stay is, you can then turn around and say to them, rather than you paying through the hotel site, why don't I show you the full weight of this company and the full discounts that you can get? And that's how you reel them in as well. No is never a no. Keep a list and diarise. Know the date to make contact back. So say, for instance, Christine, I was speaking to you and you turned around and said to me, I'm not ready right now, but I'll be ready to have a chat with you in June. The first thing that I would be doing is I'd have my notes from my conversation that I've had with you on all the questions that I've asked you, what you like to do, what sort of holiday you're looking for, what area you wanted to go in the world. I know all that information because I've got that information out you before, and I've logged that information down. I'm then diarising to make contact back with that person 2 days before I start to make contact. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to start liking stuff on their wall. So therefore, before I've even gone to their inbox, I'm showing interest in them before I've messaged them. I do not want to go back to this person on that date and just message them. What I want to do is I want to show interest in their life. Unless you're interested in someone, they're not going to be interested in you. So I have to go and do the groundwork again. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of where they like to go for the back office. And when I start my conversation with them, I'm going to drop that picture in and say, I remember we were talking last time. I thought I'd go and have a look just to show you what we've got. This is one of them. When have you got another 5 minutes, we can just jump on the phone and have a proper chat about this? Because I'm putting the vision in front of their face. By me putting the vision in front of their face, I'm putting things like this in front of their face because I'm confident in my product. And then I then go to close. Now, we all get no's and we all get rejected. Let's be honest about it, girls. There must have been a time you fancied a boy and got rejected by him. Did that stop you from living? No. You're still here, you're still breathing, you're still doing the same thing. The no's make you stronger. A no is never no. When someone says no to you, all you need to do is turn around and say to them, thank you very much for your time. Here is my hotel site. Please feel free to use it. I do not want you to ever get overcharged in travel. All you need to do is put your details into this, and when you're ready to use it, it won't cost you anything. You always get a reduction. If someone says to you, no, I'm not interested in that, then you then turn around and say to them, if anything changes with our company, do you mind if I just contact you, just in case it's something that might be of interest to you? They're going to say yes. And in 3 months' time, you go and contact them. And it could be something as simple as, oh my God, we've got something on for Dubai. I thought I'd let you know. So then you turn your nose into not a no. Is it okay if something changes? Can I come and contact you, speak to you about it? That therefore means in 3 months' time, you can just touch base with them again. If they say no to you a few times, then it really is no. But it took me 4 no's to join this company. 4 no's it was. And I'm still here. So don't let the no's get to you, because I know that obviously a few people were getting very, very frustrated and they were feeling that they're bashing their head up against a brick wall. I think that's the best way to say it. You're going to get people pitching you left, right and centre at the moment. when you've got people pitching you left, right, and centre at the moment, let them pitch you. Let them say what they need to say.
Yeah, I always do. I said, sure. Send your link, and then they start to get more intense, and so yeah. So well, very nice. But I will let you know as soon as I sort myself out. I'll let you know. So that's it.
Another best thing to do: ask
Yeah.
them for the compensation plan.
Yeah.
Ask them to send you their compensation plan.
So 50-50 usually.
Well,
Nice.
you get them to send the compensation plan, and then what we'll do, right, is we'll break down a few compensation plans, and then when they bring the compensation plan to you, what you can then do is you can look at your compensation plan and their compensation plan. You can marry the two up together. You can then say to them, how many people have you got in your team, and then you can then turn around and say, have you seen this compensation plan that I've got? Because you're clearly in business to make money. And then you then get them looking at yours. And then once you've got them looking at yours, then you then get them looking at the product. There's always many ways to skin a cat.
I just need to create a compensation plan for Travorium then.
It's in the back office. It's under.
I will look at it properly. Yeah, because Amy was telling me it's completely useless, Christina. I said, you know what, just bug off. Amy, you know, she was here. She left.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not there. It's not there. And I said, well, okay, let me have a look at my back office now then.
Yeah, the compensation plan is in the back office. It's under on the training site and the documentation.
Perfect.
Yeah. We've got everything we need from this company to be able to move this business. We just have to move it. It has to be our choice, and we just need to move it. It's as simple as that. And you know, how are you finding it out there, honestly, Nick? How are you getting on at your end?
I'm getting met with people just saying they can't afford to do it now, or they're not looking to travel at the moment, and yeah, but still plucking away. No's are not now to me, so I just keep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're not now, and they'll just trickle in. They'll snowball in because they always do. Are you changing your audience a bit as well?
Not really. I mean, obviously, I've got a travel page, so I do put bits onto there rather than, at least you target and then people that have liked your page, so they're interested in travel, and you're not just spitting it out there on your profile to loads of people that aren't really interested. More try to put like interaction posts more on the profile, like on the personal profile, travel related, just to try and fish a few new faces in.
Well, I'm going to be on a canal boat this time next week. I'll be in it on Saturday. I need to just confirm a few things on tomorrow. I'm taking my dog with me. God, my dog's a nightmare. If you think the kids are bad, wait till you got a Frenchie.
Oh yeah.
She's an absolute hound. She really, really is. So I'm going to be away doing that. So obviously you guys will be able to utilise some of that to help you promote this. I don't care that it's April that I'm going out doing it. Let's be honest, they've only just opened up the UK, haven't they? So here I am straight away, boom, I'm gone. Hence why you've seen me out today saying they've opened everything up and I'm coming out to play. It's like,
my mum's away now. I've just had a message off of there saying she's away in a caravan. She's gone down to Bridlington, and yeah, she was like, I'm here. I put where? She was like, I'm away. I've come away. So yeah, people are out and about.
Yeah, and it was absolutely rammed out and about where I've been. So I hope that that's helped you. Has it helped you at all, the information that I've just gone through, the way I broke it down?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've got to do the fact finding when you're speaking to people. Don't just go straight in with the business. The last thing you want to do is go in with the business. Go do your fact finding. That's the art of selling. Because if you don't know who you're selling to, you can't sell. That is the bottom line of it. It really is.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll get this one up shortly, and I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.